Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Sen, and welcome back to Destiny. It has been a while since my last video. But I'm really happy to be back because a lot of things have changed, which another video will address because I moved out of my last place, and it's been amazing. It gives me more time to focus on content. It gives me more time to really just work on a lot of things that I've always wanted to work on in terms of with YouTube a little bit more and with streaming, and with my new space it's just a healthier environment. I'm living with my girlfriend and she's been amazing, very supportive with a lot of things. I'm going back to school in the fall, which is awesome. So far it's been a month here. I got a new desk. My new office is amazing. The new video that will be coming out after this, once she returns home and everything gets a little bit more settled down, is I'm going to be doing a room tour. And that is going to be awesome because I can't wait to show you guys my new space. But for the time being, today's video, we're going to be talking about Season of the Worthy because I want to give my insight on it. As with a lot of things, I've been playing Destiny for a very, very long time. I love the series. The ups and downs, I've been there for all of them. Curse of Osiris, content droughts, Destiny 2, literally vanilla. That whole year was literally just in its own self, just not a good time. I mean, there were things about it that made it good, but truth be told, it was no, all around perfect like other previous seasons and content drops, such as, how can I put it? It was definitely no Taken King, it wasn't no April update, and it wasn't no House of Wolves. That's how I'll say Destiny is going right now, for the time being. Season of the Worthy, where do I want to start? I personally have not done anything Season of the Worthy-ish besides Trials, and even Trials has had its fair share of just oh my god. I play primarily on console. For those who don't know, I have PC. I do have PC, but I just have more friends on console. I just prefer console. A lot of people may say like, but the Sin 60 FPS and that's cool, man. It's really cool. I like Destiny 60 FPS is amazing. Do I want to mess around with anything? Nah, I like what I got on. But, yeah, Season of the Worthy, I don't know how to put it. Like, I haven't done anything content-wise besides Trials. That pretty much is what truly pulled me in. The Seraph Tower stuff kind of looked boring. I haven't even hit the level cap on any one of my characters. I'm not 1010. I'm only 1018 because of the artifact, and I'm at 103 on average amongst all my other gear. Because truth be told, I did not feel that push to do the new content. This little sparrow is hilarious. It is very funny, and I love it. But no, I didn't feel pushed to do anything. Seraph Towers, to be honest, to keep it 100 with you guys, seemed boring as hell. I was, really anticipating another raid, even though that was very unlikely. Even a raid layer, I was super optimistic, which is something we're going to address later, my optimism for the series, as it always been. I was really looking forward for a raid layer. I thought that would have been cool. Trials was the only thing, and let's go with this about Trials. What pulled me in about Trials was the hype. I literally remember watching the trailer. It was super, super late at night. I was getting ready for bed. My girlfriend's getting ready for bed. And I just started squealing in excitement and waking her up, because I'm annoying, because of the trailer. And I was really excited. I was like, Trials is back. Just watching Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Luke Smith, yeah, Luke Smith just saying how, like, you know, he was trying it out on Friday. This is our Friday nights, and how we're gonna fix it. I know you guys missed it too, and it felt amazing. I don't know if it was just the music that they were using, but it just felt so like relatable. Like, he too misses it, and as a developer, I can just tell that he just wanted to just make it right. So when it came out, you know, I'm grateful. I actually went flawless that first weekend it was out, and it felt amazing. But everything started to come in full circle when, you know, reports of, you know, the cheaters and, you know, the hackers, and the fact that, you know, granted this was going on back in, you know, Destiny 1 when Trials was out, you know, equipment was on, you know, which you would earn was on a weekly rotator, but it felt weird that, you know, everything just felt so locked off in a way. You know, I was really excited I was really truly looking forward to, you know, getting the auto rifle and the Warlock helmet first week, but then I started to see, you know, you had to get 5 wins for this, and then the first week they didn't even have the best stuff. I believe first week was it was the Scout and the rocket launcher, which, you know, let's be honest, weren't, you know, weapons that PvP players nor PvE players were setting out for, even with the rolls that you can land. I mean, granted, I got the rocket launcher with cluster bombs, but rockets really aren't a good place right now. Maybe, you know, as, you know, sandboxes roll out, the rocket will become good. That would be amazing. But for now, I don't see anything, you know, like that becoming viable anytime soon. And then when the helmet did come around, and for those of you who don't know, the Warlock helmet from Trials is probably the most significant piece of Warlock armor I've ever seen. I'm a Warlock main, and I've seen a lot of helmets in my time of playing Destiny. And the only helmet that, off the top of my head, that comes close next to the Trials helmet, just to like spitball and just, you know, say one, is, I don't know if you guys remember, but the Crota's and Warlock helmet was really cool. That helmet was amazing. And the Ram, which is an exotic, and I feel like that shouldn't count. But, you know, that was like really what I was chasing for in Trials. And even once I got that, I haven't done Trials since. Once I got the Summoner and the... Ooh, pardon me. I feel like I'm about to burp. I just had pizza, and I just woke up from a nap because I just came back from Atlanta. But that's another story. But, yeah, so... Once I got, you know, those two things, I was just like, oh, how did I miss? Shop package, you let me down. But, yeah, after I got, you know, those two pieces, I just felt there was no reason to go back to Trials. I mean... Granted, people could say like, oh, well, you can go for the flawless title, or you can go for the, you know, you can go for the armor on all your other characters. I could, but in terms of like Crucible, I'm just not that good with my other characters. And even with time nowadays, I only have enough time to play as this one character. I miss the good old days when I can, you know, when I was able to just grind out hours on end on all 3 of my characters and hit the level cap. But I just don't have that kind of time anymore. And I feel like that's something that's going to, you know, continue to happen. But in the meantime, when I do have the time, it would be cool for the content to just be worth it. Primarily what I play Destiny for now is similar to why I play Monster Hunter, which is my second favorite game of all time. I just like it. I just like to play Destiny. Even with everything going on with the virus, I play with my little brothers at least once or twice a week. And it is probably the most fun I've had in Destiny, just playing with them. Season of the Worthy it just wasn't that good. And I still love Bungie. I'm still going to support them. I put too much money into this series to not support them. I told my girlfriend that the other day. I have too many shirts. I flew out to too many cons. I cosplayed. Like, I can't, like, stop playing this game because it would be for nothing. But even from that, I just like this game. I like shooting aliens. I like really cool armor. I like grindy things. But at the same time, this season just wasn't, it just didn't hit that mark. I consider myself, depending on my mood. Ooh, a chest. Depending on my mood, I'll consider myself 6% PVE, and 40% PvP. That is. I like to do PvP when the weapons and the armor are just counting for it. Hence why, you know, I was so big in the trials back when I used to play Destiny 1, because the weapons were amazing and the armor was sick. And that's another thing. I don't know if I want to do a video just on trials, but I feel like I could just throw a little bit in there as to why I feel like trials just wasn't that good this season. And there's like plenty other videos, too many videos on why trials should need to rework. Aztec Cross is one of them. Cool Guy. There's just so many PvP players out there that address trials. But for me, it was, one, why are there no adept weapons? Two, why can't people get weapons and armor from doing just the bodies like it always was? Because that's what kept that's what kept, you know, trials so full, is because everyone was there. Even if you were doo-doo boo-boo garbage, you were still telling your friends, even on LG sites, hey, let's just work on bounties, or hey, let's just get the 3 wins. And it was really cool to see just average players in full trials armor, because even though someone would say, hey, they're not PvP gods, it doesn't matter. Maybe it just pleases their aesthetic. I love Egyptian things. That's always been something I've been a fan of, and this helmet is just a huge staple, I feel, of my gaming persona, as well as just me personally. And where'd the chest go? That's fine. I don't even need it. I'm gonna collect data lettuce and keep it moving and talking. But yeah, that was just those things were just such a big blow to trials. And then for Seraph Towers, I mean, okay, cool, another public event themed around Warmind stuff. Neat. It's just that it felt like Curse of Osiris is 2.0. This whole season was literally Curse of Osiris 2.0. And the only thing I'm very optimistic for, and this is just me as a person, and this is just, you know, how I just feel. If we get like something similar to a Warmind experience next season, or a you know, House of Wolves next season, we need something like that. We truly do need something like that, because, you know, when House of Wolves came out after that content drought, it was a good time to play Destiny. Like the Ether Key Chase and Skolas, like all that stuff was just so amazing. And then what happened next? They announced the fall expansion, and people were even more hyped for it. So hyped for Taken King. It was ridiculous. People were coming out of the woodworks to play Destiny again, and I can't wait for that. And that's another thing. At this point, as a hardcore Destiny player, it's like a trend. It's a pattern, man. Like, I feel like this happens all the time. And we get upset as fans, but we know what to expect. We know what's going to happen. We're going to get a shitty expansion. We're going to complain. They're going to say they're listening. We're going to get another expansion that was a little bit better. Then they're going to announce the fall, and we're going to throw our money at the screens. But at the same time, that's not healthy, because, you know, unless, you know, big changes are being made, I mean, if you're dangling all this stuff in front of us and it's going to be awesome, that's cool. But I just really look forward to just something, you know, different. I was about to call it Warmind, but Season of the Worthy, if I were to like grade it, like, you know, a grade, this is probably because I'm just being nice, I would say a C-, but a part of me just wants to say a D, man. Like, especially with the live quest to get this shotgun, how it was like bugged. That was just not good. Granted, I mean, the shotgun came out amazing. That quest couldn't have been that bad, and then the weapon be terrible. Like, I feel like it was another Whisper the Worm kind of thing, where the game was basically in the shitter, and they're just giving us a really dope weapon to be like, hey, calm down. Here's this. You guys remember Shop Package, right? You kids like that Shop Package, don't you? Who don't like Shop Package? And Because that, oh my goodness, that's exactly what it is. It's probably another whisper thing, but I mean, hey, I'm using it, and I'm gonna keep using it. I haven't even brought it in the Crucible. I think I did like 1 or 2 Crucible matches when I got it, and then for some unknown reason, I went and did strikes to go grind out my Whisper Catalyst, because to me that felt a little bit more fun. I love how the beam kills them before the explosion. I think that's hilarious. But that's just how I feel. I have a feeling that, and this is just optimism kicking in again, I truly feel like the next season before the fall expansion, whatever's coming in the summer, is going to be it's going to be a Warmind thing. It's going to be something where hopefully it pulls the majority of us back, and then, you know, they work on the things that they said they were. And who knows? I even with the, you know, there's also a little bit more drama than that. I mean, the sandbox chasing coming to auto-loading weapons, and I was even going to do a discussion on that and sunsetting, but I'm not because, you know, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm still going to play the game. I'm just going to find other weapons. In fact, you know, when they announced sunsetting and they saying like, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to use Midnight Coup or, you know, spare rations. I was just like, okay, let me just try to be creative and find another hand cannon that I like with, you know, perks that, you know, don't get a lot of attention. Sure, Swashbuckler got nerfed. Swashbuckler got nerfed, and with the, you know, nerf coming to, you know, loading weapons, I was like, cool. Overflow's kind of cool. I mean, how do you beat not being able to reload as fast? A lot of bullets. A lot of bullets in the magazine. So, I think that's going to be cool. It's going to be different. It's not like, for example, weapons are, you know, not going to be able to load as... I mean, granted, weapons aren't going to be able to load as fast. But, hey, it gives us the time to just kind of sit back and try to see what else we can, you know, come up with. Vorpal weapon. Maybe come up with stuff from that. Elemental capacitor. Maybe try to find a build around that. You know, it's really gonna make us, you know, think and try to find something besides Outlaw Rampage, Outlaw Kill Clip. Hell, I would like to get a good hand cannon with like explosive rounds and, you know, I had a brain moment. Overflow or something. I really hope there's a combination like that. I think that would be really cool. But I have faith because I wouldn't be playing right now if I didn't. I know a lot of content creators and other Destiny fans are also, you know, hurt. But on the bright side, I still like playing Destiny. You know, me and my brothers are closer playing together. I'm still chasing more titles. I'm, you know, pretty close to my Riven's Bane. I just got to do a Petra's run like everybody else. And close to getting Unbroken. If I can get, you know, a Legend this season and a Legend next, I'll have that. So even if the content isn't good, in the meantime, there's always stuff like on your personal to-do list you can do in Destiny, which I like. If the content isn't good, I feel like there's always something that, as a player, as a guardian, you can just work on. And I hope that more people continue to personally chase their goals and just see what's going on from here. But if you like this video, a like is always appreciated, and I'm really glad to be back to making YouTube videos. My space is a lot nicer, and I just really wanted to just talk to you guys and just see, you know, what's going to go from here and, you know, what's up for the franchise. But a like and a comment is always appreciated because I actually want to hear you guys' thoughts on what you like, what you didn't like, what are your goals, what do you want to see for the future of Destiny. Just, you know, just talk. I love just discussions and, you know, things like that. I talk too much as it is. I'm about to say this video is probably pushing 20 minutes for like no reason. Who is shooting at me while I'm trying to look cool and wrap up my video? But anyways, it's been a pleasure, and I will see you guys back in Destiny. Peace.